Hi folks, Pete and Kath coming to you from Shore Hope Church. This does seem a bit surreal that we're actually in the auditorium and you're at home. Maybe the day will come soon when we can all be back together here in the auditorium. We really look forward to that. So Pastor Dave asked us just to give a little update on how things have been going with the Foodshare program, so that's why we're on screen this morning. We've been working hard over the last couple of weeks. When the virus epidemic began to take shape, we got into action, applied off for some funding, essentially so that we could go out and buy food, because we were finding that there was just no food waste in all of the supermarkets. Wherever we went, because of the panic buying, there was just no food left over for our purposes. So we started applying to a variety of differing funders. We went, first of all, to two funders that we've had previous contact with around the idea of funding towards the building that you know is going to be put up here at the garage. So we went to Gwynty Moore, who are the wind turbine people. They have those wonderful, lovely turbines sitting out in the bay. I know you all love to see the turbines there. We do, certainly, because these are the people who are now funding the program to a good extent. So we went to Gwynty Moore, and we were quite amazed at the whole reaction. Within was it 2 days, 3 days of making contact, back came a check for us from the Gwynty Moore Foundation. We also went to another foundation, that's the Steve Morgan Foundation. Now, I don't know whether you know Steve Morgan by name. He's Mr. Redrow. So Redrow Houses is Steve Morgan. He's a multimillionaire, rolling in money. But bless him, I think he's had an epiphany in recent years, and he's began to give his money away. As much as he makes it, he gives it away. And he's gone on in the press to say that he's going to give, wait for it, he's going to give £12 million over the next 12 weeks just into North Wales and the Northwest to help in whatever way he can to fight against the coronavirus. So we made an application to the Steve Morgan Foundation. Again, these are people that we previously had conversations with around the funding of the building. And again, lo and behold, 2 days later, back came a check from the Steve Morgan Foundation. So that's two down. We also made an application to an agency called Neighbourly. Now, you won't know about Neighbourly, but Neighbourly are an agency that basically are the conduit between ourselves and some of the big retailers like Marks and Spencer's, Aldi, Lidl's, and a number of the large chains. So we made an application to Neighbourly, and again they came back with a donation which was a reasonably sized donation also into the pot. And then finally we had approached the Conwy Council some time ago about the possibilities of some funding, and we dismissed it really that nothing was going to come from that direction. But again, midway through the week, back came an email from Conwy Council to say that they too were going to give money towards our cause, this time not only for food, but also to buy some necessary equipment. So twofold was their approach. So we've been really blessed that God is bringing the money back into the finance avenue of what we're doing. The money is going to be used very much to purchase food supplies. Dave, if you could just pan around the room for a minute, you can see a little bit of the vast reserves that we're building up here.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it?
A lot of this has come from Aldi. We've been on many shopping expeditions into Aldi, and they basically opened up the shop to us, said, you take whatever you want, don't worry about the restrictions that are currently there. If you take it to the cash till, we'll put it through, and no problem with that. And we've also been to Booker's, of course, and bought some items there as well. So this is the way we're going to use the money. It's basically to buy the food and buy our way through the issue of the coronavirus epidemic. We believe that there are more funders out there that are going to put money our way to use in this direction. And there's going to be a vast problem coming over the horizon. As we speak this afternoon, we're just hearing that the numbers are approaching the 5,000 deaths in the UK. And that's just phenomenal to see that volume of fatalities coming out of this epidemic so soon. I'm afraid there's going to be worse news to come. So we need to be prepared. We need to be active, providing a solution in God's power and in God's grace.
Yeah.
And that's what we're seeking to do. Kath, if you could talk a little bit about what happened last week, I'll come back about the other events.
Can you pause a minute? Sorry. Hi everybody. I'm just going to talk now a little bit about last Tuesday and Wednesday. We had over 60 shops, so some were for single people, some for couples and some for families. And they were all able to take away everything that they'd pre-ordered on our ordering system. But not only that, we had some fruit, and vegetables from an Aldi shop in Llandudno, and we were able to package those as well and give those away just with their order, and a kiddie's bag for those that had children, and also some bread. So we were able to add to the orders that they did give us. I mean, we're still charging a subscription cost to the club, but that's primarily to help us with transport and other essential things that we have to do, because the money that we've been granted is for food that is needy. So we were really pleased with those that did come, and many of them were thanking God that we were here to be able to help them. They only come one at a time, so we have appointment slots, so we are keeping it safe, and they keep their distance. They only come into the foyer, they don't come any further. So, and obviously we've done a lot of home deliveries, and we've also been able to help people that have nothing. So we've given food parcels away as well, and they really have appreciated it, and they've said they don't know what they would do without us. And yesterday Pete and I went to Deganwy to deliver a food parcel to this young man in a flat there, and he just kept saying how thankful he was, and he had very, very little food and wasn't able to go out and have nobody to come and help him. So just as we were going, he said, just God bless you, he said. And what that hit home to me is that an awful lot of the people are really thanking God for what they're getting. There seems to be more people starting to think about God and his provision. So I know it's not maybe the best circumstance for them to come to that opinion, but I do feel going forward that more and more people will be turning to God. So I think that's my bit done.
So just looking forward to next week. If we thought we did a lot this week, then it's going to be so much more next week. We think that there'd be a lot more people coming here to the church requiring home deliveries around Colwyn Bay and the area. Already we've had 30 applications for food for Monday, and this is only just Saturday afternoon. Also, of course, we're having the programme here on Monday and Tuesday, but then Wednesday and Thursday we're relaunching the programme in Rill. Just pray for Natasha Harper, who's leading the programme in Rill. She rang last night to say that she thinks she's come down with coronavirus. So we're going to have to try and support the whole programme at Rill on Wednesday and Thursday, if that is the case. It may be that we'll ask you to help us in that way as well, to be part of the programme in Rill for next week whilst Natasha recovers. But thank you to all the volunteers this week. It's been a great blessing to us. So many of the church came willingly and freely to help to drive to the homes. We were really taken aback by the number of home deliveries that we had to do, but everybody just got willingly into the programme, didn't ask for anything, just gladly got in their car and drove around the Colwyn Bay area delivering the produce. So thank you. It really is a blessing to those around the area. And the good name of Shore Hope Church is being broadcast in every way around the area. The funders, the shops, the people, they're all talking about the goodness that's coming out of the church. And that's God's goodness.
Yeah.
It's not our efforts or our reward. It's our reward in terms of doing God's glory and seeing God's duty brought up amongst our fellow man. So pray for us as we go through this. It has been arduous. It's going to get even more difficult and dangerous as well as we go more into the teeth of this virus. But we're willing to do it. We're happy to do it. We're praising God that we've been given the opportunity to take this mission out into the area. Bless you all. We'll see you soon.